Now let us pause for a while to offer a short prayer in loving memory of our dearest colleagues, mentors, and friends who passed away and is now celebrating lives with our Creator. To formally welcome everyone to our biennial symposium, may I call on Dr. Cesar Antonio Ligo, the President of the PFLHRD Incorporated, for the welcome remarks.
Good afternoon, fellow students in pulmonary medicine, my esteemed colleagues, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you to the 12th Biennial Symposium of the Philippine Foundation for Lung Health Research and Development. Despite the great limitations brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic, I believe it is still the best time that this biennial symposium is taking place to highlight the novel and explicable wonders that are happening in the field of pulmonology today. I sincerely hope that the topics that are lined up in this symposium by our indefatigable organizing committee would impact in so many areas of our clinical practice. Recalling back our first symposium, which we held at the Philippine International Convention Center in 1994, I could not contain my emotion that we have evolved and became who we are and what we are in the field of pulmonology for the last 30 years. We are also fortunate to have the support of our friends from the pharmaceutical industry in whose sterling partnership we have developed and nurtured over the years as well. I wish all of us a very successful symposium. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ligo. For the opening remarks, may I call on Dr. Eileen Guzman Banzon, the Chair of the Philippine Heart Center Division of Pulmonary and Critical Care Medicine.
Good day, colleagues, friends, ladies, and gentlemen. I am pleased to welcome you all to the 12th Biennial and the first ever virtual symposium of the Philippine Foundation for Lung Health Research and Development and the Division of Pulmonary and Critical Care Medicine of the Philippine Heart Center. The theme for this year's symposium, Exploring the Novel Explicable Wonders in Pulmonology, is very timely as we are in these extraordinary times of a pandemic. This virtual conference will continue the tradition of excellence of a face-to-face scientific meeting and the timeliness of emerging topics, not only on COVID-19, but also on common lung diseases in adult and pediatric pulmonology. To all our delegates and participants, please attend all the academically profitable sessions prepared by the scientific committee. To all our friends from the pharma companies, thank you for your continued support to the Lung Foundation and to the Pulmonary Division despite these difficult times. Once again, thank you very much, and I wish you all a successful and enjoyable symposium. Let's all stay safe and well. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Banzon. Lastly, to give us the overview and introduction to the symposium proper, let's give a hand to Dr. Bernice Ong de la Cruz, the overall chair of the organizing committee of the 12th Biennial Symposium.
So good afternoon. So we'd like again to welcome all of you to our first ever virtual symposium of the Philippine Foundation for Health, Lung Research and Development, in cooperation with the Division of Pulmonary Medicine of the Philippine Heart Center. So please stay tuned with us for this 2 days. We have a lot of in store for you, especially our theme for this year is exploring the novel, explicable wonders in pulmonology. So we'll be providing you new insights and management from new evidences and updates on both local and international guidelines in the field of pediatric and adult pulmonology. So this will be our program for the next 2 days for day one. So we'll start off with our Teresita S. de Guia Honor Lecture to be delivered by our past president of our Philippine Foundation for Lung Health Research and Development, Dr. Cecil Tadi. He'll be speaking on hyperinflammation in COVID-19 and stem cell therapy, another piece of the puzzle. And then this will be followed by another plenary, updates in the ventilatory management of ARDS by Dr. William Del Pozo. Then a twilight symposium in bronchial asthma in children by Dr. Recurrent C. And after that, we'll have two simultaneous symposium, an adult track and a pediatric track. So for the adult track, we'll be discussing on what's new in the Gold COPD strategy this 2021 to be lectured by Dr. Teresita S. de Guia. And then for our next will be on bronchial asthma updates on GINA 2021 by Dr. Eileen Banzon Guzman. And for the pediatric track, we'll have the initiating mechanical ventilation in critically ill pediatric patients by Dr. Charito de los Santos. And last topic for the pediatric track would be updated guidelines on the pediatric community-acquired pneumonia by Dr. Nerissa De Leon. Then this will be followed by dinner symposium on the antibiotic treatment of CAP, innovative approaches in the beta-lactamase inhibition, the cefotaxime avibactam, a novel treatment option. Then followed by another updates in the management of pulmonary vascular disease and after dinner symposium. Okay, for the next day, we'll have, which is September 17, we'll have 3 plenary session to start with COVID-19. So what have we learned in this past more than 1 year? New insights in the management of this disease by Dr. Encarnita Limpin, to be followed by the hypercoagulability and COVID-19, what's its relationship, by Dr. Lucas Uy, and then a long COVID and its current approach to its management by Dr. Percival Punsal. Then we'll have a twilight symposium on TB, time to end tuberculosis by both pediatric and adult pulmonologists, Dr. Flores and Dr. Anjanette De Leon. Then we'll another simultaneous track, the adult and pediatric track. So I'll be discussing on COPD in the time of pandemic, okay, and then to be followed by COVID somnia, sleep in the time of pandemic. So will be discussed by our sleep specialist, Dr. Teresita Celestina Fuentes. For the pediatric track, we'll have Dr. Alfredo Bongo to discuss on acute asthma, the risk factors and exacerbation, and to be followed by the nutrition in pediatric pulmonary diseases by Dr. Lydia Chang. Then we'll have a symposium on asthma in the global pandemic, refocusing on proactive healthcare. And then after that, we'll have some closing ceremonies by our to be led by our present president of our Lung Foundation. Okay, so please stay with us. Hope we'll be able to share to you new insights on the management of both pediatric and adult pulmonary diseases.
As we have officially opened our program, we will begin with our first plenary symposium. This is the 5th Teresita S. de Guia Honor Lecture since it was conceived last 2013 during the PFLHRD and the Philippine Heart Center Pulmonary Division's 8th Biennial Symposium to honor a very extraordinary woman, a pulmonologist with vision and heart, with excellent leadership capabilities, a writer and a scientist, a teacher, a mentor, a philanthropist, truly an icon, the mother of pulmonary medicine in the Philippines, Dr. Teresita Samortin de Guia.